This is a special weather alert.
Hey, thanks for joining us here live in the CBS News First Alert Weather Center. I'm meteorologist David Yeomans. We're watching now a flash flood warning with a low tornado threat in the southern suburbs of Chicago. Chicago metro area has steady pounding rain. I'm looking out of our window at Daly Plaza. A lot of umbrellas for the few who are outside, but we currently do not have any warnings for much of the Chicago area and certainly not for the core of the downtown loop. Where we do have some trouble is where we just had a tornado warning expire. Southern Cook County from Orland Park to Harvey, Pullman to Chicago Heights and Madison and Frankfort. We have a flash flood warning now, also including a small section here near Frankfort of Will County. This is posted for the danger of flooding through 3:45 p.m. This is because these radar indicated rainfall amounts have been exceeding 1 to 2 inches of rain per hour in the flash flood warn zone. That means we're likely seeing ponding on roadways and in neighborhoods. We're seeing minor street flooding. So if you do have to be out and about today in Southern Cook County and our south suburbs, you really need to take it easy on the roads. Maybe consider delaying your trip if you can do so. We also have the little threat of a tornado. I just mentioned we were on air a moment ago for a tornado warning in this same area. We have still some broad rotation in this storm near Homewood, but the rotation is nowhere near as tight as it was, which is indicative that the storm may be rotating a little bit above ground level, but it's not currently producing any tornadoes on the ground. If that changes, though, of course, we will be the first to alert you right here. The possible rotation in the storm, or the rotating part of the storm, is moving past Homewood and eventually up here toward 80 and into northwest Indiana. Places in Lake County, Indiana, will need to be mindful of a low tornado threat as this moves your way. Otherwise, the main risk that we've seen from this, again, flash flooding. Places like Harvey, Pullman, Orland Park, really seeing the rain pour down. This is a live look at radar with the reds, oranges, and yellows showing where the heaviest stuff is falling. If you are in the areas listed, Country Club Road, Oak Forest, really heavy rain continuing for you, and a flash flood warning means that your safest place to be is at home. Of course, if you do start getting water into your basement, you can seek a safe shelter elsewhere in your home or call 911 if absolutely necessary. We do not expect any epic basement flooding, even in Southern Cook County, from these storms because they are overall continuing to move instead of sitting in the same place and dropping, 9 inches of rain. Still, though, from Oak Forest out to Harvey, 294 is getting soaked. Homewood, some really heavy pounding rain on your doorstep. Let's head up 127th and go toward Marionette Park and Blue Island. Really heavy rain picked up by our terminal radar at O'Hare in Beverly and Marionette Park. A little farther northeastward, where the flash flood warning is not quite in effect, we also have, notice north of this mahogany line there, a burgundy line, we still have some heavy rain that continues all the way up toward Hyde Park. And a bit north of that, the city of Chicago is still getting some really heavy rain. Look at that, Humboldt Park, Lincoln Park, Wicker Park, into the loop. Red colors are showing super heavy downpours that are just continuing over the area. Luckily, though, let's put this into motion, make sure this storm is moving fairly well. So what you're looking at here is only a 10-minute scope from beginning to end. Yes, it looks like some of this heavy rain is kind of moving over the same areas, and it is, but we don't expect it to do so for too much longer. In other words, this storm should not sit still for hours and hours. But of course, we'll keep you updated with the latest right here in CBS News Chicago. A little bit farther southward, let's go back down to where the flash flood warning is in effect. And here we are now in Blue Island and Marionette Park. The heaviest rain here is now shifting a little bit eastward toward 57. So folks in Southern Cook County are really getting pounded. A couple lightning strikes have also been observed with this, although we're not seeing any hail or tornadoes with it at this time. Country Club Hills, some of the heaviest rain starting to move out. Homewood, we're seeing that same cell, or part of it, that produced the tornado scare earlier, now producing some really heavy rain on your doorstep. Let's pause this here just on the latest viewpoint so we don't get too distracted here by the movement. And this storm moving over the Harvey area continues to really dump heavy rain there. But if you look in the, actually, let's keep this in motion. If you look in the latest frames, you can see how the heaviest rain, which is quite a broad shield, is starting to tighten up just a bit, which can be a good indication of the storm's progress out of the area. So back on the broader view to get you oriented, we've got rain falling almost everywhere, but we're with you here on the stream because it is a very rainy day in Chicago, and we have a little flash flood threat here in our south suburbs. Notice this area. I was talking earlier about what's called an MCV, mesoscale convective vortex, which what that means is there's a big complex of thunderstorms so self-sustaining and so mature that it has actually started to rotate, kind of like any big low pressure or hurricane or storm system that affects our area. This is formed like a mini low pressure right here. And when that happens, it can either create a tornado threat or, like we just saw 30 minutes ago, or it can also create flooding rainfall because it tends to focus the rain in the same area for a long period of time. That is what is happening here. Notice over the past hour, we're seeing that heaviest rain move from Will County into southern Cook County. So Will County, some of the rain appears to be, at least, let me double check, appears to be winding down for you. Still some steady light rain, but yeah, the heaviest threat is passing. And even in Chicago, you know, we've only got a couple more hours of this heavy stuff, and then it'll just be isolated light rain, we think, by your evening commute. But here in southern Cook County, this area is a little concerning because we have a kind of a spinning complex of storms that's just not making a lot of forward progress. So places like Homewood, Harvey, Pullman, some of these areas I know have seen really devastating flooding in the past several summers, which may perk up your ears when you see a flash flood warning or hear the pounding rain outside of your doorstep. We do not expect any disastrous level flooding or any truly, history-making flooding, historic flooding. What we're seeing today is more of a little garden variety flood threat when a couple inches of rain piles up quickly. It gets people in trouble on the roads, and it may cause some minor basement flooding as well. But we'll get through this over the next couple of hours as the storm largely continues to move its progress toward the northeast. In the meantime, though, we do have some heavy rain focusing here near Homewood into Harvey. Some of the heaviest rain near Markham, Homewood, exiting the Country Club Hills area and moving toward the Harvey area. If we move this a bit northeastward, you'll notice that the next folks in line for this heaviest part of the storm, northeast of there. So Dalton, Burnham, Calumet City, and eventually, hopefully this thing moves out over the lake and we won't have to worry about as much the rotation threat or the flash flood threat. And we do expect that to happen here pretty soon. But in the meantime, a flash flood warning continues for southern Cook County. This is in effect, as you can see, for extreme northeastern Will County, where we had a lot of rain, but it has since moved out, and also southern Cook County until 3:45 p.m. Let's get you back to the rotation view on the radar, because this is something else that we're watching with the storm. I told you earlier, when it was close to Madison and northeast areas from there, we did have a brief tornado scare, even a potential touchdown, a place called Volmer Road. We're working to get answers and search for damage in that area. Our newsroom is on the case right now, so be sure to tune back in at 4, 5, and 6 o'clock and 10 o'clock tonight as we learn more about the potential of any damage in that area. The rotating part of that storm, though, which is really the part that we've been concerned with, is now out of there, and your tornado threat, slim as it was, is ending. But folks east of Homewood, we still have to keep an eye on this. The National Weather Service seeing what we're seeing, which is that the tornado indicative rotation, the tornado signature that we saw on the radar earlier, has now broadened and weakened a good amount. But we're still seeing this broad rotation where red is wind blowing one way, green is wind blowing the other, and that means somewhere in the middle we could have a potential rotating storm, a funnel cloud, or even a tornado on the ground. But this rotation right here is just way too broad for anything like that. National Weather Service coming to us with a live update here on our screen. They're watching the small circulation and MCV, as I was just discussing with you, which has helped to generate some small, intense areas of rain. Up to 1.5 inches of rain has fallen in 30 minutes in our south suburbs this evening. The most intense rainfall, as we showed you, is nearing Marionette Park and I-57 in far southern Chicago. Other areas nearby could see 1 inch of rain in 30 minutes. National Weather Service going on to say that as this area of rainfall drifts slowly toward the east-northeast, some areas may see a total of 3 inches of rain this afternoon, which could certainly lead to some localized flooding. Also watching some areas to the north, closer to central Chicago, they say, for additional rain bands that could be forming. And this is something else interesting that we'll have to watch, which we actually saw some indications of on our computer models behind the curtains here yesterday. Will the warm water, relatively speaking, of Lake Michigan, 71 to 73 degrees near the shore, interacting with this cooler air in the 60s, will that itself create rising air and rain-causing clouds and thunderstorm convection? When that happens, it can create additional rain and thunderstorms in coastal communities, including the small community of Chicago. And it can also have an influence on the wind direction, of course. We always get that lake breeze pushing in the summer. This difference in temperature between the water and the air, and also, you know, all these complex interactions of rain and thunderstorms in the area, this can focus narrow bands of very heavy rainfall and potentially lead to more flash flooding problems through the afternoon. For now, though, it is just steady, moderate to heavy rain in Chicago, and we do not currently have any flash flood warnings. National Weather Service not giving us any indication of any imminent flash flood warnings in the loop or out toward the west. Let's take a live look outside of the window. This is from our Daily Plaza studios right here at Michigan and Dearborn. And you can see what I was talking about. Even if you're not in the flash flood warned area, there is a lot of water out there on the roads. Moderate to heavy rain limiting how many people you see out and about downtown today. I was splashing around out there earlier, and a lot of people were getting wet even with umbrellas. Here's a live view from inside of our street side studio out toward Daily Plaza. A couple of folks walking by braving the rain with their umbrellas today. In the loop right here, it's a rainy day. It's a rotten one to be out and about, but no flash flood warnings at this time. Let me get you updated here on South Side Chicago before we send you back to programming for just a bit. And of course, we'll return shortly with more updates. A flash flood warning continues for southern Cook County, not for the loop up to Evanston, but right here, this big red blob on the map from Orland Park down to extreme northeastern Will County. Other places include Chicago Heights, Harvey, and this storm itself is moving toward northwest Indiana. But you see this little circulating part of the rain, not producing any tornado threat imminently, but the circulation here is focusing the heavy rain in southern Cook County. And this is what's led to some concerning rain totals, 1.5 inches, 2 inches in a short period of time. When this falls over an urban area, of course, you can imagine rain hitting a bunch of pavement on your street. It can't soak into the pavement like it would soak into dry, thirsty soil in your backyard or in our suburbs. If this happens in an urban area, as we're seeing today, it can more easily create runoff, basement flooding, street flooding. That's why flash flooding happens in an urban area much more easily than out in the rural fields of DeKalb and LaSalle counties, because all this pavement is impermeable. It can't be penetrated by the rain, so instead it just runs off and creates flooding. Down here in Harvey, some heavy rain continues, yellows and reds showing really heavy rain rates. But as this flash flood warning continues, we're still continuing to watch for the tornado threat. And the latest scans on this showing some good news here. We did have a tornado warning again with this storm when it was out over the area of Madison and communities just northeast of there. It looks like that threat, though, has waned as we thought it would. You see that tight circulation right there. Now it's certainly continuing to weaken. So Chief Meteorologist Albert Ramon is with me here in the First Alert Weather Center. We have you covered on all fronts, on air, digital, and streaming. Thank you for joining us for this live weather update. Southern Cook County under a flash flood warning until 3:45 p.m. Best idea today is to stay off the roads. We'll be back here with updates as the situation warrants. We'll leave you with a rainy shot here from downtown Chicago.